4 weeks ago, I was given over 150 audio CDs, and if you haven't seen that video, click off now and watch the video first of all. But I'm going to show you the results. It's amazing how quickly they've sold. So yeah, 4 weeks ago we started the experiment on the audiobooks, and what I've done, I've got a sales breakdown here from eBay. I've made it into this spreadsheet, and I've made sure that what I've done in the final take-home section as part over here is the final take-home after everything is deducted minus my tax that I have to pay on everything as a business seller on eBay. So this includes anything such as promotions, anything that was best offer, etc., any offers that I sent out or accepted. So this is the full breakdown, and also I've put what my actual postal cost is compared to the postage cost I charge the customer. Now I've stuck to postage only. I haven't included packaging in this, so there would be a slight deduction on my final fees from packaging materials, but I've left that out to keep it as simple as possible. But keep in mind that postage is only postage you're paying to companies, and in this instance I used Every or Hermes. Maybe your packaging still costs you money depending on if you're getting box and packaging for free, or whether like me you pay for bubble mailers and you pay for some boxes, etc. But anyway, let's break it down. And it was a real mixture of stuff that I sold. So at the bottom here, as it shows, 22 orders in total, and it was a mixture of bundles, as you can see, some 6 times, some 5 times, 3 times, but also some individual CDs. Some new and sealed stuff went there. I had some bigger bundles, some 13 times bundles. I had even bigger bundles at 20 times, which were mixed audiobook bundles, and these ones down here were from different authors, same as the 13 mixed one there. So any leftovers I had that I couldn't make bundles in, I was making other bundles as well to try lots of different ways to sell these audiobooks. Now, as I said, they have all gone, the 22 orders have gone within 4 weeks. So I'm over the moon with that. It's nearly 1 order a day. We're just under that, so it would have been nice to actually get to maybe 31 orders or even 30 orders, but we're just under, but I'm still over the moon with that. One customer here, and why I put it in red, they actually made an order with 3 bundles in one order, so that come to £27.29. and what I done is I took 30% off the postage for the customer. They asked me to combine postage, but I did make a little bit of money on that because it only cost me £5.98 to post, so I did make a little bit more profit on that as well. But there was a lot of things here which I realised that I was actually losing postage on. So most of the potion packaging, as you can see, the $3.99, $3.99 was actually costing me £4.38. Even the $1.99 I charged was costing me £2.98. But then there was other instances where I was charging $3.99 and it was costing me £2.98. So I was winning on some, losing on others. But again, I do have to take into account how much my postage materials cost, and it's not just at this day and age, it's also about the fuel it costs you to go and drop the parcels off. Now I do 1-day dispatch on all of my orders in the store, so I normally visit the lockers every single day, normally twice a day. If I want to get the orders out quicker, then I might take the next day off, etc. So I need to take into account the fuel prices, especially with the current climate at the moment with fuel. So anyway, what I would suggest doing to people is make sure when you are setting your postage costs, you are keeping that in mind. So don't just look at what eBay is going to charge you or Every is going to charge you. How much is your packaging materials, and see if you can put on some extra money on top of that to cover that as well, because you'll quickly realise that that quickly adds up, and that's eating into your business costs. But anyway, what I done for all of these, I actually had best offer on, and I had a coupon for my audiobooks as well. So I was running a 30% off my audio CDs and books for 2 weeks as well, and that really helped, I feel, boost the sales within my store. So yeah, definitely keep in mind, we do have lots of things to get through, and you are trying to move this stock as quick as possible. You are putting on coupons. Now the nice thing for me is this bundle was completely free, so I didn't have a cost of goods on this. So my final take home was this column here, which is everything minused off. So what it sold for, the total price after the postage price I paid, and what it sold for here, minus my postage cost, and then that is my final take home, again before tax. So I haven't took tax into account here. But anyway, 22 orders, and as you can see when we scroll down a bit, my final take home for the 22 orders was a grand total of £277.09, which I'm over the moon with. Now the bundle only probably took me about 3 hours in total to process, so it was a case of sorting out and listing. But to list audio CDs is really quick. I was finding I was doing about 10 listings an hour, so it didn't take me too long at all. So I'd probably say 3 or 4 hours, but if we say half a day is what it took me. And then when it comes to actually packaging the orders, it's very simple. Either in a box with a bit of void fill to protect it, or in a bubble mailer as well. So I was mixing up the packaging, and I didn't have any complaints. I had no returns, I had no one say the item didn't arrive, and I didn't have anyone to say it was damaged or they weren't happy with the packaging, and the feedback was really good. And what I found as well is getting lots of repeat buyers, so someone who's bought maybe a bundle before and then come back for a couple more CDs. So that's always really good. When you do niche down, as I've kind of done here in this experiment, you find you get a lot more repeat buyers, so keep that in mind for the future as well. But anyway, let's break down. So I've got 13 more bundles left. I am keeping that offer on there, so I'm going to reintroduce the offer of the 30% off the audio CDs. I'm looking to clear them. Now at the 13, I do have a couple of bundles which actually are high value. So a couple are around a $39.99. I've got a $29.99 bundle on there as well. But the ones what I have been struggling to sell, and I don't mind admitting, is actually these ones here, which are the bigger cases ones, which I actually thought would go first of all. But the standard audio CDs, such as these ones, have been flying out the door. So I don't know whether I price these too high. So I'm going to have a look at that next week to actually see whether I can lower the price down on these to try and get them moving. But yeah, it's a really good experiment, and I would recommend anyone, if you do see audiobooks out and you can get them at a really good price, definitely pick them up, because they do sell. If you get the same author, similar to what I've done with the books, you can bundle them up, make some really nice bundles. But even if you don't, as you can see down here with the 20 mixed audio books I've done, you can just bundle up a variety of mixture, and a lot of people will like similar subjects such as romance, crime, or whatever it may be. But in these bundles here is a real mixture, and they sold really quick. In fact, I think one of these bundles sold on the first day. So yeah, don't walk past audiobooks and think they're not worth money anymore. There's lots of people who still like listening to audio CDs and audiobooks as well. But what I will suggest doing is definitely use the coupon feature. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add up the video I've done on coupons up here if you want to have a look how and learn how to do coupons. They're really going to boost the sales in your store, and I hope you enjoy this experiment, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.